So is this going to sell as a sea cave, though? Okay, so if we do this, do pool extras. What? Pool extras. Wait, where's the actual stuff, though? Oh, it's filtered. Got it. Okay, so, and then if we put the wave thing in. Hello? Let's try that. This is 8 meters, 16 meters. Okay, can we make that? Oh, look at that. That actually is kind of working. Okay. Okay. I had my doubts. So we could bring this up higher. Does that do anything? Wait a second. What? You're not... Sir, you're not waving. Oh, maybe you were and I just didn't see it. Okay. Hello? There we go. That's interesting. Okay. The question is, can we make all this work together? It's a lot of rocks. We trimmed the intensity and down this a little bit. Scenery, ignore, edit brush, gradient brush. Is this working as a concept? I mean, could also take one of these. Like massive. Oh, we can't scale these? Hold on. That's interesting. Okay. So, okay, how about this? Confirm selection. And this is crazy. Oh, wait, but I don't want to... I want to select the pool. Okay. Okay. Okay, sir, I'd like to unselect the pool. Thank you. Bro. There we go. Okay. So if I do this, and then... Oh, sorry. Confirm selection. Oh, yeah, I guess I could move them as a whole as well. That's another option. Okay, is any of this working? Let's see. It's interesting. It's not bad. There might be something here. So if we do this, let's turn the light set down. We basically need to cover these like weird looking lights, I think. It's like the main thing. This is really dark over here. Holy crap. Okay, so if we did... Okay, so maybe this is the way to think of it then. It's not the water being up. Well, I guess we would raise it though. Keep going back and forth on this. So could we do path? I don't even know, cobblestone? Is that what they would do here? Let's try 6. Oops. Also, the supports on. Supports are on. Let's turn the rails on too, just for fun. Oops. Let's do working height. Okay. All right. There's no supports, and I'm not sure why. Why are there only supports at the... Oh, maybe it's by design. Okay, what if we did this? Okay. I kind of feel like I'm starting over to some degree here. How did we get the grid back? Can I reselect this? Edits. Paths. Okay, let's say we want this one instead. Also, what is with the crazy darkness? Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Terrain style suspended. Just doing some experiments here. Whoops. What the heck? Okay. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, okay. How do we do... How do I lock onto this? There's gotta be a way to... Oh my god, why does it keep re-darkening? That's so weird. Okay. Why so strange? Isn't there a way to do like... Okay. No. I thought there was a way to do advanced move. Rotate. Okay. Okay, so theoretically if we get this to work, it might work. It might work. I had my doubts, but it's sort of looking like it might work. Okay, so I think what it comes down to is that there's got to be a way to do... Oh my god, I don't want to select the pool. Let's get rid of these. Is there like an HDR setting? Graphics. Shadows, material quality. Global illumination. Ambient occlusion, space reflections, geometric detail. Shadows. Graphics preset. HDR inactive. Enable HDR on supported displays. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, so we do theoretically have, although I'm not actually seeing it happening now. We have a wave machine, but it doesn't seem to be working. Or is it that they're competing with each other? Swimming pool. Is that working? I gotta be honest, I don't exactly know what I'm doing here. So this is all a bit of an experiment. Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay, To further test the idea, what if we grab this and this? Just added some crazy mist. Would that work? Or is it too far underwater? Let's try putting it here. Ah, there we go. Okay. I mean, that is pretty good. Why does it keep doing that? It really seems unnecessary. Okay, so if we did, okay, let's like further validate. Props. Let's go lighting. What do they even call this one? Mythology. Lamppost. Oh wow, this place is actually really huge, I'm realizing. Ooh. Okay. So why is it that it doesn't get so dark over here? Or does it if... Oh, it does. Okay. Okay, so for this to work... God, that darkness is really confusing. Let's back this up. Hey, Gamel, how you doing? I'm sorry, I'm blanking. Is it Jamel or is it Gamel or Jamel? I think it's Jamel, right? Like gem? I know you told me, but I just like completely blanked just now. I want to make sure I'm saying everyone's name correctly. That is correct. Jamel is correct. So here's the deal. Here's where we're at. I was trying to, I don't know if you might have been here a little bit yesterday. I was trying to figure out what area to do next. Started to kind of try like a mountain area. I think you were here when I was like messing around with like the mountain area and the highlands and all that. Kind of had this idea after seeing some other parks of doing like a sea cave. And I think the only reasonable way to make it work is with a pool. But the pools have a maximum size. You can just say gem as well. Okay, that's good enough. The pools have maximum size. And so I'm trying to figure out how to work within those constraints. And I think the way to do it is to basically break up the pools into like little like tide pools. And then probably kind of do like an overcover thing. So we might have like 1, 2, 3, 4 tide pools. And then base everything around those. And I think let's and so I'm just like trying a bunch of stuff here to see if it's all gonna work. So if we do custom, oh, by the way, I watched the whole what do they call it, Frontier Unlocked or whatever thing, and I took notes on everything. So it's gonna be a huge update. Which I'm gonna post after this. I'll post all the notes in the Discord. Okay, so if we do flat rides special, helter skelter board slide, like let's just see. Okay, so you can put this in the water. So this might actually be pretty incredible. Let's see what this would look like. Oh, but there's no supports on it. Why are there no supports? Oh, maybe because it's over rocks? Oh, it's because it's in the pool, maybe. That's interesting. Okay, that would make sense. So if we do tracked rides, or actually, sorry, flat rides. Because tricky teacups. So is there any... Oh, there's no settings for this. Frenzy frill. That's fine. Snap distance axes. Okay, so you can raise it up. There's no supports. Whoops. And I guess that's because it's in a pool. So how would we solve that problem? So what would happen, just to make this go crazy? Oh, that's very interesting. So we now have a pool that's underwater. That's crazy. So I wonder, is there any way... That's so funny. But, interestingly... Huh. This I'm trying to figure out. So now if we do this, then... This is getting crazy. Underwater pool. I mean, so it's funny. There actually are scenarios where I think it's because the... Try to remember how it works. I'm not certain about this, but I think it's like if you have like salt water, or sorry, no, you have fresh water pooled inside of salt water or something like that. You can actually get into scenarios, and I think it was in Planet Earth. You can get into scenarios where you can already be underwater, and then there's like a pool underwater that like looks different than the water you're already in. I'm pretty sure it was on the first Planet Earth, but not, or maybe it was Planet, Ocean Planet, or whatever the other one's called. Okay, create custom board slide, sure. Okay, so this one, oh, this one gets support. Okay, so it's the pool is the problem. Interesting. Okay, so the question is then, is the pool buying us anything? And I feel like it might only be buying us the lights. Oops. Which is not nothing, but at the same time... If you could light the water, the regular water, then I think we wouldn't need the pool. Look at how nice those lights are. Just began your shift and have to survive another 8 hours before weekend. Good luck with that. We'll do what we can here to support you. Oh god, look at the reflections though. Look at that. That is so nice. Okay, so I think actually what this is telling us is that we can't pull off the pool here because the support stuff gets weird. I think that's what that's telling us. Because I don't think... Unless there's some way to put a ride on a path? I don't know. Let's try it real fast, but I think this probably is not going to work. Oops. Okay, so if we just try to grab a flat ride... Does that work? Oh, did it? Wait, did that work? Oh, it did. It did work. Kind of. I think. Oh, maybe you can just do that. Every time I think I've figured out if it's going to work or not, something else happens. Okay. So can you just do... This is crazy, by the way. Also, how do you make a queue for this? Oops. Ah. Wait. Oh. Oops. It's not really working. Ride mecha roller. What is happening? Guest facing. Whoa. Oh my god. Why does this look more like a torture device? Is this a thing people would want to ride, out of curiosity? This does not look fun to me. This looks like torture. Oh my god. Okay. I can't tell if this works. So if we can draw a Q, I guess we'll know. That's the exit. Okay, we can stop testing, thank you. Is that working? Oh, maybe that does work. Interesting. So you can just draw a Q over a plaza. And presumably it sorts out. Which is pretty nice, honestly. Does that mean then that this is connected automatically? Let's see. Operations. Okay, it's gonna freak out, but I'm gonna try opening this. Okay, it does work. Interesting. That's actually pretty nice. I didn't know that it worked that way. Okay, so then, given that, we're learning a lot. So I guess then what this means is you can build a path over a pool. But then is there any reason to use the pool if this does the same thing more or less? So if we remove the water, okay, terrain. Okay, so now that is really nice though. Can I now, well, okay, so here's a question. Can I now put a pool under the terrain or under the whatever, this thing? I feel like I'm kind of tempting fate here, but line width. Draw tool. It chops it off. Interesting. I think the regular water is the way to go. It seems like it's going to work better. However, if we do the path, and then this, what is it going to do? Let's go try to do stamp. Stamp grid on. I don't wish I had to bring the stamp grid back. So I assume if I do this, let's see how this works. And that does look pretty good, but is that because is it doing that because it's not over a pool? Probably, right? I think it's just not going to draw the supports over a pool, basically, is what it comes down to. Okay. I feel like that's a pretty strong endorsement for not doing a pool. And we'll just try to like solve the lighting problem elsewhere. So So if we do this, I mean, this is really good because I feel like it's better to not like fully commit to this until I know what we're doing. Okay, so now if we put this in here, so we can, oh, interesting. This is kind of working actually. Okay, I think this is because the water is low enough. So this is working. Yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, so I'm guessing then if we increase the height of the water, then this will stop working so well. Yeah. Still not nothing. Wonder why. I wonder why it didn't. Oh, because the ride's down, I guess. A little puddle. That's so funny. Actually, that's interesting because it's kind of like wetlands now. Okay, so if we do sea cave. Okay, here's the other question. Whoa. If we do sea cave, can we? Is there enough stuff in Viking that's not quite Viking? Like not super specific Viking that we can get away with it. Aquatic. Viking. Just nature theme having it. Okay, those are just plants. Surprising that nature's a theme. Okay, so if we did property, what's property? So if we do Viking. Yeah, maybe there's enough stuff here to just simulate almost pirate sea cave thing. Look at this thing. Holy crap. Oh my god. Wow. When I leave the swamp, when I'm back, it's like fancy lagoon. I mean, we're just trying some things, you know? I think the problem with swamp is that it's gonna be hard to find any pieces or anything. Look at this thing though. Bryce, isn't it worth having fancy lagoon if we get this dragon? It's pretty great, right? Okay, so what other things do we get if we do this? Marketplace decoration. Interesting. Let's go Vikings. That's amazing. Okay, so if we do, so I just don't want to go full Viking, but if we do like water cave, you know, almost pirate kind of leaning, I think we'll have a lot of options. Versus with the swamp thing, I think we wouldn't, but not ruling that out yet. We could do that somewhere else. That might be kind of like the mountain thing. Yeah, this actually might work pretty well. Let's see. Let's look at a couple more pieces here. What's this thing? Why do these always start flat? I don't understand. Viking door simple. Viking we get dragon, swamp we get Shrek. Amazing. Is personal preference from now on. You mean your personal preference is Shrek? Okay, what's this? Viking figurehead. Whoa, doors. Okay, these are some. What's this? Oh, there's some pretty good pieces in here. Okay. I don't think I knew about all this stuff. All right. This is a Viking rock sculpture. I think that might be too Viking. This looks like a Tears of the Kingdom kind of character. Okay, so we can use this, which is not bad. That's pretty Viking. But this is still arguably like pirate. You prefer muscular bods? You know, the one that can lift me up like ballerinas. Hey, have you seen? There's a whole genre on on YouTube with like, I forget what it's called. Is it called like acro or like cheer acro or something? Where like the whole thing they do is like it's like, I guess it's supposed to be like loosely like based on cheerleaders, but it's like very specifically about like the tossing and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, which is, it's like incredible, like what they're able to do. Like I recommended one of the videos and I was like, wow, this is really impressive. There's a lot of tossing of people.